Alright, gamers. We're back. You guys know what we're doing? What are we doing here? Guesses? Comments? I literally, at this exact moment, I'm recording this guy in Festival. Going pretty well. And I was like, you know what? What if I, really, super min-max my time right now? So, we'll record another video at the same time, the Hot Takes video. Again, Hot Takes, it's just very simple. People watch these way more than other types of videos I could do right now. So we're going to do these. Guys, we get it, man. We get it. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, this is from one of these, Dokkan unit accounts. Now, these accounts are infamous for being idiots. No offense. This guy seems fine. I've got they seem fine, but yeah, I don't know. It's just I'm taking it with a grain of salt, but we'll see. We'll see if we got some good takes here. We'll see what LR Tech Broly is gonna do. The thing that works out very well for him is LR Carnival Broly and LR Tech Broly. He has multiple options. At any given moment, he get just back and forth between the two Carnival Tech Brolys, right? The DBZ one and the Dragon Ball Super one. Okay, we're starting off with Tien and Tao. That's pretty strong. Let's see. Perfect example of how to do a filler celebration. Let's stop. I do agree. Both Tao and Tien are very good. And this is kind of the thing that gets mixed up by a lot of people. For one of these June type celebrations, I actually thought Tao and Tien celebration was pretty solid in terms of what was in the celebration itself. It's just that those particular characters didn't really have people too interested. That's all. Both units are very good. Not hyped for the majority of the player base. Yep. Still two deserving characters. Might be hyped to some players. Yes. I mean, I'm totally in favor of giving a representation of all these characters. 100%. I think the peaks and valleys is good. Because you can't just do, super hype Super Saiyans. Or, even if you just meter burn hype Super Saiyans over and over, eventually they lose their luster too. They have to be going back and forth, right? You have to. There's no issue with them doing the Tao celebration. The whole Tao killed Dokkan thing, as funny as it is wrong, even though he just said everything I say, and then he goes, oh yeah, but it's wrong. Main problem is that there's no fun, difficult fights for the first half of 2025. I'm sorry, but this is not the case. People are mostly thinking of more of this niche community than the actual players of the game overall. The actual larger player base, right? And here's the thing about the larger player base. They don't give a fuck about Tao. And unfortunately, they mostly don't give a fuck about OG Dragon Ball. Or Saiyan Saga. Or most of Namek Saga. It's kind of my point. That people just... It's they hear it and they go, no. They're close in their ears. They refuse. No, that's not possible. It's not possible. But bro, I'm sorry. I like OG Dragon Ball. I like Saiyan Saga. I like Namek. I do. Nothing anyone says could take that away. I do. But the difference between me, I think, and most people here apparently, is I'm also very fucking realistic. I could love these arcs, but then say, they got no aura in the games. Sorry. It is what it is. I wish. I wish they could drop Saiyan Saga Kaioken Goku and, oh my god! We're falling out of our chairs we're looking at UI Goku in 2018. Or Blue Gogeta in 2018. Oh my god! But it's not, at a certain point, I mean, I'm talking to Twitter, but, at a certain point, we could just be fucking realistic, can't we? The answer is no. They cannot. We could just tell the truth, right? Can't we? We could just be honest here? No, they're not able to do that. No. Festival, yeah, people do seem to hate Festival. I don't know. It's so hard to tell, man. Because you get, very loud... It's the worst ever. But then all of a sudden, they do a new mission and there's so many people playing it nonstop. It's bro, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to tell. He's the best 10th anniversary LR? No, I can't agree. Well, but it's not I don't think it's the craziest thing to say this. So let's see. Sebastian Rochelle, I find it absurd that people go to the level of saying he downright sucks. Yeah, that's certainly not true. Turn 4 onwards, he wins you the fight. Most of the time. Yeah, in many situations. Because turn 4, you're able to drop the... you're able to exchange into Super Saiyan Goku. Super Saiyan Goku himself is very strong. Although I personally have had some really bad luck with him. But he is very good. But I feel like people do... people just are not aware of one factor of him. So when you get to turn 4, you could use the Ghost Usher, right? In specific situations can be very good. But don't forget that he then guaranteed dodges for the rest of that turn and next turn. And the rest of that turn does matter in the case of if there's multiple enemies. Because remember, this is a single target, right? Attack. So that is a really crazy ability. And then obviously Gogeta, it's like Gogeta is better than Vegito. Besides, Vegito with stacked defense popping his active skill. Then he's better than Gogeta. But at this Gogeta, dude, I hate when it does this. Can we not be in super speed? There we go. But yeah, regardless, blah, 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 blah. I mean, I do agree that this guy's really super crazy, right? If you can get to turn 5, you have what would be the best unit in the game if he was turn 1. Is that true? Maybe. The thing is, I mean, remember, stacking defense with him is, of course, important. That's the thing. I feel like saying that, he would just be the best unit in the game turn 1. We're thinking of him, stacked up. So, it's if he was just turn 1, he would have the benefit of no stacks. Which means, I mean, he would still be good defensively, but he's not, the undisputed God Almighty of defense, and he wouldn't be hitting hard either, really. But, I mean, he is pretty nuts. His turn 1 weakness is covered by the newest Dokkan Fest LR as well. I do kind of... I don't know. This is such a weak argument to me. Because what this is referring to is this. But if you do that, you're losing the best part of this character as well. So, this statement is just, you're always just popping Golden Frieza's active, which is not going to be the smart way to play. So, the situation would dictate. But, it's just saying his turn 1 weakness is covered by the newest LR. I mean, it just feels like hoppycock to me. Okay? But, I mean, if I would pull up my last tier list, I certainly would talk about, this grouping of characters, right? I disagree, but Vegeta, as these 5, regardless of what anyone wants to say, they serve similar roles, right? Tech Carnival Broly, Wrathful Broly, AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Vegito, Super Gogeta, and Vegeta and Trunks have similar roles. People will play, their favorites, but, again, their roles are similar. I think I would probably go Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Vegito, Wrath Broly now. Because I've talked about it, but on the Dokkan Diamond, I did slide Vegito in front of Broly. I thought that the arguments were compelling. I don't, you can move these characters around. But this argument itself, I hate. Because it's we're only counting this character in this one specific situation, right? That's it. And only if he's got the active up. It's not even the same thing as, but we're going to count a character on Omega's team. Yeah, because Omega, it's get a rainbow orb. Whereas, what is being referred to here is use up the strongest ability that this character has. Well, use up a weaker version of it to get rid of the stronger ability that this character has. It's just, I don't know. I just don't, I'm seeing people are oh yeah, HL Gogeta is actually now fucking top 5 because of Golden Frieza's active. And it's nah, dude, this is insanity. Let's relax. 2024 was an ass year for difficult fights. Oh, I don't agree. No. bro. I don't know. It's so hard to do. They like 2024 and 2025. They've dropped so many fights, dude. Like it's just like they just spam difficult content fights, and like people just cannot be like it's like every fight's ass. Like it's just I think I'm maybe starting to go. I'm starting to go crazy. 10 years of people just like no matter what, everything sucks, everything's fodder, everything's bad at all times, every day. Every character's horrible, every event is terrible, Amatsu's the worst, the game is stingy. It's just every second of every day, dude. I forgot how a difficult fight felt until Goku Black and Zamasu released, okay? Because of how every hard event 2024 got curbed, stomped by the best teams in the game. A big thing with this is Beast Gohan, I mean, in my opinion, quite literally being the strongest character in Dokkan history, would have a lot to do with that. Because Beast was, I mean, unless you, like, really went out of your way to kind of be, like, silly, Beast, like, just didn't go out like that. Like, again, you'd have to go out of your way to be silly. Only way fights like Blue Gogeta, Cell Max, Goku and Frieza, Bulma were difficult as if you weren't using one of the best teams in the game. Yes, full superhero was just like, you know, you swept fights. Yeah, that's so true. Units were also strong last year, as GDC units this year also extremely strong. But yeah, the difference this year, well, I mean, there's two. One is that we have a new, like, uppage of leader skills. So there's less, like, relevant leaders. Like, I mean, you could run lesser leaders, but it's, I mean, you feel it, for sure. The GDC characters, I don't find any of them underwhelming. I mean, at certain points, like, people go really crazy with the bait, right? Like, oh my god, Gogeta could die to normals. Like, Omega can get caught in places. Like, all characters can get caught right now. You know, what's different is, you know, Beast didn't really get caught. But a lot of characters can now. Like, the Goku Black and Zamasu fight is, like the strength level of the fight is, like, above most of our characters, if not all of our characters. And I do think a lot of people have struggled adapting to that. But, I mean, I don't know. At the same time, like, do I think that people saying that power creep has gone too crazy, are they wrong? No. Are they out of line? No. Like, I agree with them. I do think that they went, like, some of these GDC fights and then the Supreme Magnificent battle did feel like they went, like, way too far too quick, right? Because it's going to just get to a point, like, it's just like I've directly seen people say, like, I loaded in the new fight, AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta got one shot, I'm out. I'm not touching it. That was in relation, I believe, to the Supreme Magnificent battle, right? Like, you know, shit like that can happen to some of these fights. Not a hot take on this is the I mean, it is such a, like, this is, yeah, not a hot take. Almost no one disagrees with this. This was, in my opinion, the biggest flop of an event Dokkan has ever tried. To me, I can forgive it if they never do it again. Like, they gave it a try, it sucks, we all hate it, and they go, okay, fuck it. Then, okay, whatever. Like, they're trying something new, they just fumbled, but now it's gone, who cares, right? Like, that's fine. But if they bring it back, dude, they better not. They must, surely, I did not see, like, not one person like this. It is just uniform that this is the worst event ever. Like, it's just like so free. So free. So free. Isn't even the perfect rotation BS, but the fact that you could bot your way to top 30. Yeah, so, I believe there was players who were really, like, very serious about it, right? So, like, they had calced up, like, what are, like, the possible highest scores we could get. Like, you know, they had, like, done very specific, like, they got together as a group to do very, very, very specific, like, you know, to try and get, like, the highest scores. And then all the top scores were actually just, like, modded scores, right? So, yeah, and then Dokkan was just like, well, whatever, modded scores win. Pretty insane, I agree. But hopefully, yeah, they just never, I mean, if it's up to me, Dokkan would clean the fucking game up, right? Private servers, bots, all this fucking shit could go fuck off right to hell if it was up to me. But Dokkan goes, we'll just let it all run wild. And this is what they get for that, right? Is pissing everyone off when, you know, the shit people let run wild, the bots, the farming bots and shit, that everyone spams the fuck out of and abuses, which is one of the main reasons why the friend system sucks, by the way. And that is true. Don't fucking argue with me on that. It is true. then people are using it to like fucking cheat in this shit and stuff, right? Like it sucks. I wish they'd just clean the game up, man. Like it's whoops, I almost said something I shouldn't have said, but yes. There is a different producer that I praise. Love the way you keep your game clean. I wish I could praise Amatsu like that. Like, hey, you know, bud, why don't we just clean some shit up? Just saying. Just saying. Best anniversary unit of the modern era. Oh, I mean, but that would be, so we'd be saying better than Beast as well. Maintain his #1 spot the entire year. I agree. Only contested by EGL Frieza. Yeah. The top 3, I think, like, once they dropped the Namek LRs, was UI, Frieza, then Namek Goku. Most people probably say Beast, which is understandable. The thing about this guy is how he's aging. I just, like we were talking about Tech, Carnival, DBZ Broly, and how impressive he is. That were over a year now, and he's still, like, very powerful, very relevant. Like, that's just not, it's not common for characters to hit a year and they're still, like, super good, super helpful, super reliable, super solid. And, like, UI, it's like, yeah, dude, like, the only way they could stop UI is dodge canceling. They can't, like, it's, I mean, I did have a video recently where he died several times. It was one of these videos I was getting really mad at. And then, like, the comments are like, oh my god, he keeps crying. And it's like, dude, my luck is literally so fucking bad. EGL UI Goku died twice in this video. Like, bro, that might be the only video that's ever happened. And people are mad at me because I'm like, oh my god, you're whining. EGL UI Goku died twice, man. What other word besides bad luck is that? How often have you seen this guy die? Don't lie. Easy UI Goku. How often does he die? Not often. Now that the superhero cooler Ise should happen in the celebration. No, this is a huge flop of an opinion. I gotta read this, then I'll get my thoughts. Purely for oh, okay. Yeah, that's okay. Glad I decided to read it before. Okay, sure. Okay, if he's gonna do that, then I'm not going in. Because some of my favorite units of all time, I want them to dominate the entirety of 2026. Man, but here's the thing, Tech Broly. Damn, I'm gonna go to this. Was it the last hot take video I brought this up? I think your thinking is a bit. Here's the point I want to make. Okay, Tech Gogeta and Physical Janemba are 2 of the strongest EZAs ever. Where is? I'm just pulling up my initial. Yeah, here it is, right here. This is it. They're 2 of the strongest EZAs ever. Like, I look at this and I'm not even like. You know, with the Goku and Frieza fight being the hardest and stuff like that, I don't know. Like, I kind of like this. Maybe you could say with the Gogeta and Janemba fight being around, you know, you can make the case you like Broly and Beast above them, but I don't know, dude. Like, that Tech Gogeta was invincible. Family Kamehameha was crazy. But the point here is that's the level that Janemba and Gogeta were on. Okay. If they did the same thing right now with Cooler and Super Saiyan Goku, or with Orange Piccolo and Ultimate Gohan, Beast Gohan, if they did the same thing, they're not gonna be that good during Anniversary. I just, because, like, if Cooler and Carnival Goku are gonna EZA during the Anniversary, it's gonna be part 1, and they're not gonna be made to be as good as the EZAs in part. They're just not. Right? Like, it's, like, you gotta understand, like, I know the window would be small. It would just be, you know, basically October, November, December, and then that'd still be a 4-month run of pure domination, but that would be better. Like, if they EZA this guy in part 1, there is a very fucking high chance that he's gonna be completely overshadowed by part 3 EZAs. Like Namek Goku and Full Power Frieza. Like, he could still be good. Like, I would defend Namek Goku and Full Power Frieza, right? With how they could perform in Festival. But, like, what we're saying right here is we want them to dominate like crazy. It would have been if they EZA'd now is when that would have been most likely. Now, who knows? Cooler could EZA during part 1 and dominate the game. It's possible. But, like, if you want an extended run for an EZA character, it's probably not going to happen. That's another thing. Like, remember, EZA characters are meant to be complements to teams usually, is what they are. Besides Anniversary Dokkan Fest. They get treated different than every other unit. So it's like, just because this guy would EZA during the anniversary, he's still not an Anniversary Dokkan Fest. He's not going to get treated like UI Goku did, like Physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta did, right? So, in my opinion, I think it would have been better to EZA him here, because that would have really helped the TDC. And if I also would have made the executive decision that Cooler and Carnival Goku are top 4 GDC level. I would have had STR Cooler comparable to these characters, and same with Tech Super Saiyan Goku. That's what I would have done. And that would have doubled how, like, the TDC's aura. Like, it would have been a lot better. And Cooler and Goku would have had a nice, at least 4 or 5 month run of pure domination, and then they probably still would have been effective. Like, LR Janemba and Tech Gogeta can still be run right now. That's my point. But they don't, like, they didn't dominate like they did once the anniversary happened, right? So, like, I do think it would have been better for Cooler and Goku to EZA right now. Super Saiyan 4 Goku during anniversary is hype and all, but releasing 2 Baby Saga while giving us 0 new baby. Oh yeah, dude, this is hilarious. This is before Baby was shown. Yeah, this is funny. So again, this is before Baby was revealed. So yeah, it's funny to type this up. No, Baby Vegetus is one of Dokkan's worst decisions. And then Amatsu is like, yeah, bet, watch this. And he dropped him 2 seconds later. Yeah, that's fire. That's fire. I'm glad. Baby, like, deserved and needed, like, this Dokkan Fest bad. So, glad that Baby finally got it. He needed that shit. I think Baby's pretty good, too. Just today, they were hating. I mean, you know, again, Twitter hates on quite literally everything. But like, they were hating on Baby today, but it's like, nah, Baby's good, man. Baby is good. Don't listen to the fucking corny bullshit of Dokkan Twitter. Everything is terrible. Everything is bad. Everything's wrong. The world is collapsing. Like, you know, like, Baby is good, man. Baby's a good unit. They could do way worse. I am impressed that Dokkan, I think, is on a nice run of good premium units, right? Like, you know, we had Blue Kaioken. Cell's got to fall in line of stink. At this point, we got to throw Cell in there as a stinker. Diamond Vegeta's a stinker. So, like, the start of the year had a couple of stinkers, but then they went on a nice fucking run. But, like, do people care that Dokkan is on, like, a 7-8 in a row hit streak? No, we're still gonna fucking cry our asses off about, like, Physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. We must fucking cry every day about him. We must. Yeah, I probably agree with this. If Youth was as good a team as Omega as the Blues unit would be 1, yeah. That's probably true. Because Trunks and Goten are very dumb. They are a very stupid character. So yes, I do not really argue with this. 9th anniversary on Global is the best celebration of all time. Oh my god, I will scream, dude. Can I, like... Oh man, I'd have to... I don't know what the... Global 9th anniversary... I vividly remember people saying it was terrible. Like, am I crazy? Like, if we go into this... No, it's not going to be this, is it? I remember people being pissed, dude. They were... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This was a big thing. Right. So unlike JP, where it's like the reveal happened, the banners came out. Yeah, that was pretty dumb, though. They, like, they kind of showed the characters, and it's like, all right, see you in, like, 2 days. Yeah. I remember that. That was foolishness, actually. But I remember a lot of people saying that the 9th anniversary is boring. Like, Gold players saying 9th anniversary is boring. I was going crazy, dude. I was going nuts, bruh. Nuts. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, it's the wrong one. But no, how disagree? I mean, I guess one thing you could say is that the Gogeta and Broly banners were way better. Like, that like banners, like that thumbnail we just looked at, like those banners were like those discount deals that Global had. Oh my god, were just like unbelievable how good they were. And we don't really like JP's never had that. So like if we're gonna compare, I think the best celebration in Dokkan history to me is very obviously the GDC this year. It just blows everything away. But the Global 9th Anniversary had like those banners, those Part 1 banners were definitely better. 2025 was the worst Tanabata. Yeah, this is that tweet that was going around. I saw this a bunch. Worst Tanabata TDC, whatever. Now, here's the thing. He jumped the gun on this, but it ended up being true. But he did jump the gun on it, right? Because had they just ended with Cooler and Goku ZZAs. Now, let's see. Worst Tanabata since 2021? Like, if you actually pull up the older celebrations, you'd be shocked to see how much Dokkan improves year after year, though. But this TDC just felt so weak. Like, it's just, like, I don't know. I would have to say Golden Week is the worst celebration of the year. Like, when you consider, like, the scope of the celebration, how big it's supposed to be, how good characters are, like factoring in everything, I'd say Golden Week is probably the biggest flop this year. TDC might be too. Saiyan Day was also a little weak, but I do think the 10th anniversary, I think, is the best anniversary. And GDC, I think, is the best worldwide download celebration, now called GDC, right? So it's like Saiyan Day, Golden Week, and Tanabata were weaker, but Anniversary and Worldwide Download Celebration were stronger, I think, this year. 2025 was the worst Golden Week since 2022. No, yeah, because the difference is Golden Week characters going back to a long time were real demons. And, I mean, I would never in my fucking life call Blue Kaioken Goku a demon. Are you guys calling him a demon? I'm not calling him a demon. TDC can make a comeback with amazing. Yeah. They could have, but they didn't do it, so they flopped it. Despite how poorly Dokkan and Sailor Daima, not the worst when it comes to this. Shitting Zero takes that title. Wait, is this before Spark and Zero got the Daima characters too? Bro, this guy made this thread, and he was like predicting the future. This is like a Sherlock Holmes thread or some shit, dude. Wait, is that? I'm gonna just go to Nano. Let's just use Nano as the barometer here. What day was like it shown? Like, did this kid really just tweet this and then like they dropped the Daima characters dropped like 5 days later or something? Let me see. What day did Nano do his? Is this?
I don't know why, but they just, well, I know why. They needed to drop the...
September 19th? Bro, it was the same day? What time was this? Oh, nah. This should have already been out, right? Huh. Okay. I gotta assume he saw this and then said Spark and Zero handled it the worst. This is the same day. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait, how? This was like, yeah, a couple hours later. Okay. Okay. That answers that. 2024 was an anomaly. Every single major release was at least very good. No, but I mean, they usually do that. I mean, I guess besides some of the, like, I don't know, usually like half of the anniversary LRs, the Dokkan Fests are really good. And then the, Yellow Queen LRs or Carnivals, can be a little bit hit or miss. Usually mostly miss, right? But 2024 9th anniversary, what it did have, the weakest character was the Gammas. I personally didn't like the structure of the character and using them a lot moving forward past the anniversary, but I would never call them bad, mid, or underwhelming ever. The Gammas, right? Just not really my cup of tea character, but again, not bad, mid, underwhelming. They were great. If we expect the same every year, we're setting ourselves up for disappointment. Maybe. I mean, I would really, because so much of Dokkan and Legends is now just like we're just waiting for the big celebrations. Right? Like, so it would be nice if they just didn't drop the ball with those. I mean, that would be constantly making sure the major celebration characters are the best in the game by far, though. which would mean there would become really no point to the in-between releases. It's a tricky balance. Most obvious top 10 Dokkan's ever been? Well, Gogeta's a little low, but I'm not gonna cry about that. And, I mean, I would agree, but you probably could, again, rearrange these characters in any way you want, right? I would probably put, like, one of these two. It's tough. It's tough. But, like, that 10th spot is just between this bracket right here. Content quality over content quantity. Well, both of the last 2 years has had quantity. I think both of the last 2 years have had a lot of good fights, too. Don't care if a celebration has 10 new fights, none of them are hard. Some of the... Yeah, exactly. Broly Worldwide download last year. The fights were... Yeah. It was criticized for having no difficult fights, but it was getting tons of content, but it wasn't good. And then they shut up once we got the Gogeta and Janemba fights. That's all true. And 2 amazing EZAs. If TDC ended like that, it would have improved, yeah. But unfortunately, it didn't. Orange Piccolo's reign as everyone is overrated? No. I mean, act like he was one trait for an entire year. Yeah, but okay. You could argue him, I think, GT, Goku, and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and Bulma. Did I like Future Gohan better than Orange Piccolo? I gotta double check this. I was making tier lists at the time, right? Or, like, that's... yeah, I was, but I was saving them, right? In this Discord? Yeah, I was. So that would have been, let me see my initial reaction to the LRs. Is this. This is my initial tier list with Future Gohan in it. I guess I did have him above Orange Piccolo, huh? Yeah. Fusion Zamasu, there's the blues. Yeah, again, the woke agenda these days would tell you that the blues sucked day one, but that was never the case. Let me see. I want to see what a follow update looks like. Like an update, another LR update. Oh, here's an intro tier list. Oh shit. I remember I think I made that during a Bills game. Okay. Where's the next LR tier list I did? Oh, yeah, okay. So, this one right here, I think this is September 16th. This is September 17th is the current one we're looking at on screen right here. This is December 15th. This is December 15th right here. You could mix and match these units, man. Like, it's not even the biggest deal. But, like, that's the thing. Like, I don't agree with this. Just, there were a couple of characters who were kind of on par with him. But I don't know. Does that really truly diminish him? I don't know that I want to say that. Yeah. I definitely don't. Sorry, I'm playing Festival. Maybe I should pause. This is a... I'm doing a festival. Yeah, people act like, oh my god, festival. Oh my god, like, bro, like, I could record a video. I could be in the middle of ranting. I'm playing it. Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe a lot of people are just more so like Iron Cane, where they actually factually cannot do two things at once, right? I mean, I get it. Yeah, okay, all right. Pika TURs? Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, they went on a godly run. October of 2022? Crazy, dude. Crazy. It's one of the best months in Dokkan history, and it wasn't even Major Celebration or nothing, right? Like, Pat the Power Kid, Goku, and the Gammas. Those three characters might be in the top 10 strongest TURs of all time. And original release, Pat the Power Kid, Goku, and both Gammas might be in it, right? Like, and they're the same month. So crazy. I don't know. I mean, Rhodey's not Rhodey's not Rhodey is not dumb. He's just possessed by the ghost of Dokkan Past or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Come on. All right, let's continue on here. Think this was the worst celebration of all time by a country mile. Can't find one good thing to say. The Turles celebration? Worst celebration of all time? Remember, it did have the Gohan and Goten EZA that made no sense. We all wanted the Team Turles EZA. They ended up EZAing during the Broly movie worldwide. They were very helpful during that time, and they were very good, but... Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I really have, like, super crazy thoughts almost kind of like either way. Alright. Yeah, Turles, I mean, definitely, 2023 Dokkan was a mess. That's why, like, anytime anyone ever tries to get away with any comment of, oh, 2025 is the worst anything, like, just laugh. Just laugh. Because 2023 Dokkan is right there, bruh. Fucking numbers squish. Well, they have to change shit so they could really, yeah, because we're starting to get to the points where, like, some of these EZAs crash the game because the numbers are too high and stuff. So, like, something's gonna need to be done. But yeah, bigger is better. All right, that's how it goes. Oh, yeah, well, here I am. Bro, we're still going? Holy hell. STR... Wait, what? What? Is that AGL Cell? Hey, bud, what the fuck? Are you out of your mind? Bro! This kid out of his... what the fuck? No! EGL Cell over STR Rose? We lose once in here. Super 17 dies to a normal, actually. Yeah, it's right here. Super 17 dies to a normal. Because he doesn't have his target Goku condition, right? So he, boom, exploded by a normal. And then we do one more run, and we win easily. Oops. Wait, hold on. We're going back. And what do you think happens? What do you think happens on turn 4? Yeah. AGL Cell, yeah. Bro, that's gotta be, that's one of the most shocking things I've ever seen. Like, legit, like, whoa, dude. Whoa! Whoa! That hit me like a freight train, man. I got hit by I'm in an isekai now, man. I got hit by a milk truck, dude. I'm in, medieval times, rescuing a princess now. AGL Cell. Bro, no disrespect. You are out of your mind, dude. What? Cause stop it, please. That's crazy. That's bait. That's bait. That is bait. You are not... Bro, stop it. What the hell? This guy's a troll, man. This Bro said run AGL Cell over LR STR Rose. You guys see what I'm talking about Twitter and STR Rose? Do you get it now? Yeah, dude. Run AGL Cell. Give me 5 good reasons why I should continue reading this thread, man. I'm done. Pity actually fucking sucks for me, okay? I think for low spending players, Pity is good, but motherfucker, the Pity makes my life is 10 times worse since Dokkan introduced Pity. That is a fact, okay? I know, people gotta argue everything I say. My life is worse. I mean, if it makes the game better for people, I could put up with it. Same with them removing reverse. If it makes the game better for people, I'll just grit my teeth and bear, right? But yeah, yeah, PyCon, yeah, that's completely true. He's out of here. What?